welcome back. We're here at a finished job here in Nancy's house. This is one of the coolest countertops we've done to date for a couple of reasons. One, we're actually making a modification to what used to be Formica countertops and put in our really nice epoxy countertops. And this is a copper finish that we do with a patina accent on it that makes it look very much like copper. One of the nice things about this particular kitchen is that what we did with the countertops, the only thing that's been added to this other than the backsplash, it actually took this old tile floor that has copper accents in it, as well as the original countertop cabinets, and it just pulls them all together. What we did is we also put these brads in on the outside, so these little brass brads is an additional feature we added to the countertops after the fact. So before we put our protective top coat, we put in the brads, and then we did our protective top coat over the entire countertop, and then we did a raised windowsill piece for her around her farm sink. And this farm sink had to be done prior to the build, and let me tell you, it wasn't easy to pull off, but it came out really, really nice. We're very pleased with this. Nancy looked for about a year trying to find a countertop company that could give her a countertop that looked like a copper penny, and that's what she gave me as an example. She said, "Here, I want it to look like that penny, brand new shiny penny," and well, we did it. She was super happy, and I can tell why, because she had this backsplash in her back pocket. She's like, "I need something to go with this amazing backsplash." This is all hand hammered copper, just like the sink itself, all hammered out by hand. Came out really nice. This is probably one of the coolest kitchens that we've done in Counter Intelligence, and I can't wait for you to meet Nancy. She'll be in here in just a minute. We'll get some feedback from her as well. I'm here with Nancy, and this is her beautiful home. This is the kitchen that she envisioned, and I just want to ask a couple of questions to Nancy about this project. You've been working on it for a long time. I do remember very vividly when I answered the phone that one day, and you asked me if I could do a countertop that looked like a penny. And I said I could, and you were like ecstatic. Like, so excited that you found somebody. How did you find us?
Everybody did floors. So I started Googling to see if anybody did a countertop, because everybody was doing garage floors, you know, inside the house, and I found you. And I called. The only other thing I knew about was the DIY guy,
right.
But I'm not about to risk the value of my kitchen on some stuff I wasn't trained to do. So when I was exhilarated to find somebody to do.
Well, that's right. You actually ordered a
DIY
kit.
Yeah,
we actually have that at the shop, and we ended up giving her credit for what she spent on that DIY kit, taking that off of the price of her countertop. So, does this envision what you were looking for?
Exactly. This is what I had anticipated, what I hoped for, including my artistic skills with the backsplash.
I know that late in the game we decided to add these brads around the face of it. What made you decide to go with those?
Because it looks more realistic. I'm thinking more of a cafe or a beer joint back in the 30s. You know, everything was brass.
Like old English pub
even
type.
the ceilings were done in brass.
Wow.
And my dad did a lot of construction work. He made me a leather chair with studs down the front.
Okay.
So I've always liked the studs. They even are on my living room sofa.
One nice thing about these countertops, everything we build is seamless at Counter Intelligence, so there's no seams in any of these countertops, even this massive island. A lot of copper, it has these like this little patina look to it, where it's kind of like rusting a little bit and it turns green. We put that in here, and one of your big points is you didn't want a lot of patina. You wanted more copper than anything else. And the veining that we put through here, it does look very, very real. It looks very real. So much so that up against the sink here, your copper sink, it almost blends in perfectly.
Yeah, I was thinking
right?
maybe I should have done something else with the sink, because it's just blending in so nicely with everything.
Really happy we were able to work this out for you.